You know, Spider-Man games aren't always so good, but I played through this one right here over 10 times. So it's gotta be good, right? Alright, so I might have only played this so much because it was the only game with free roam that I actually owned for a good while. That being said, the game may have had some flaws, but some of the flaws are pretty funny, so that kind of makes up for it. Now, in the beginning, we're granted with a mission that essentially takes place at the end of the game. The game basically does this as a, yep, this is me, I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this mess kind of situation. Now, during the mission, you're granted with all of the upgrades in the game, which makes it so you can do stuff like this. However, once you're done with the mission, you get all the upgrades sucked right out of you, and now you're at the real beginning of the game. So right off the bat, we're introduced with both the black suit and a Venom fight. Don't worry, all you gotta do is kill Zim and then you win. However, in one of the segments of the fight, this cutscene happens.
You dare to take the other from me. I will take the girl from you.
What was that? So anyways, a little bit later we're introduced with one of the main mechanics of the game, which is being able to switch back and forth between the red and the black suits. Red being the more agile and quick suit, and black being the more strong and destructive suit. Oh yeah, and there's a game war. So eventually we learn about a new technique from Luke Cage called the web strike. You know, I'm not really too sure how Luke knew about this move considering he can't shoot webs out of his wrists. Or can he? Anyways, this is the move you will be using by far the most in this game, so get used to it. Now afterwards, we get a mission where literally, you just have to spider sense thugs. It's like all you have to do is spider sense them, you don't even have to fight them at all.
I don't want to do that! No, I want to do that!
Alright, I found the bad guys. Alright, I'm gonna approach them. Is that okay?
Well, no, all I wanted you to do is spider sense them, that's all.
But why not?
Look, I know you want to trick down the bad guys and all, but honestly, this was just to test out your spider sense. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. It's how it has to be. Don't take them out.
Fine,
Right, go.
okay, I guess
Bye.
I'm done.
Bye. Okay. Bye.
We also learn about a new move from Luke Cage called the Wrecking Ball, and it ends up being exactly what it sounds like. So yeah, eventually the gang war ends with a truce, if you choose the right choice. And we end up finding and fighting Black Cat, who's apparently been working with Kingpin. Soon after the fight, we're introduced with the first QuickTime event in the whole game. Now, the thing about playing this game on the Wii is that all the QuickTime events are motion controls. So pretty much the perfect combination. Anyways, depending on if you choose the red or the black suit, you'll either team up with Moon Knight or Black Cat for a little bit. Moon Knight's kind of like an overprotective parent, and Black Cat's kind of like a bad uncle. Okay, that wasn't a very good analogy. But yeah, really all they do is tell you what your next mission is, and that's about it. Also, there's a mission where you get to knock civilians off of a building and kill them. So there's that. Soon after, we get a mission where Wolverine comes out of absolutely nowhere and just assaults us. Now, why is it he's doing this, you may be wondering? Because he thinks I, and I quote, don't smell right.
You sound as irritating as Spider-Man, but you don't smell right. You're one of them.
One of who? One of... Wait, you can smell the...
Yeah, and you're one of them, bub.
Okay then. So to prove yourself to Wolverine, you'll have to fight him for a little bit. Then he'll go climb up a wall, stab himself, then ask you a question. If you get the question right, he'll trust you a little more. And if you get it wrong, you'll ultimately get the same outcome. And at the end of the fight, you know, no matter what, he'll accept the fact we're Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh, she just needs to use the elevator.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wolverine then teaches us how to differentiate good people from bad people with our black suit. Wait a minute, but wouldn't the only way for Wolverine to know about this trick be if he had the symbiote himself? Oh wait, he does. We eventually find Venom's secret hideout, and
Here we are. Parker. You and Parker's eventually is stronger.
so I don't know if this was just the worst lip syncing ever, or if that's actually how Venom talks. But either way, it's pretty strange. Another thing about playing this game on the Wii is that a lot of the things that have to do with symbiote just don't look too good. So when you take an entire area and just goop on it with symbiote, along with a bunch of symbiote enemies, it gets pretty bad. So before you actually get the chance to kill Venom, he just sorta takes the L and leaves. Alright, so here's Electro. He just kind of shows up, asks where his sister is, then tries to get away. And for some reason, we're chasing him. Wait. What? I don't really think that was necessary. I mean, all he was doing was trying to run away after doing nothing wrong. So now his supposed sister comes out of nowhere and turns him into a symbiote. Then we get an explosion for no reason. Like, I mean, what is this? A Michael Bay film? Now here's a whole thing where the whole city pretty much gets destroyed, and everyone's a symbiote. So there you go. Oh yeah, and do you remember back when we were in the middle of a gang war? Well, some of the gang members actually survived the symbiote invasion, and are on the rooftops for some reason. I mean, I guess they probably figured they'd be safe from the symbiotes up there, but I guess somehow they didn't realize symbiotes could climb, so now we gotta go save them. Or we can just throw them off the rooftops, you know, just whatever works. Alright, so the next major event that we have up here is a symbiote Wolverine fight. Yep. Symbiote Wolverine. The first time I played through this game, I definitely do remember this boss being pretty hard. But since I played through this game like a lot more times than any person should, this isn't too hard for me. Now if you choose the red suit, Wolverine legit stabs himself to get the symbiote out of him.
Doesn't that hurt?
Yeah, like hell. I'll be with you in a minute. And thanks.
However, if you choose the black suit,
Kill you for this.
Wolverine is safe. Get back here and pick him up.
when I was like 7 and I first played this, you know, I didn't really make the connection of what happened in the scene. But when I got older, I just kind of noticed, hey, is that Wolverine's legs above him right there? Oh yeah, it is! Spider-Man, dude, what's wrong with you? You can't just be tearing people in half like that. I think it's time we commit to being good and get rid of this black suit. For good. Okay, that sounds pretty painful. And the thing is, with everyone else's symbiote, it just sort of blows straight off of them. But with Spider-Man, it's like he's having his soul ripped out of him. So now that we have the symbiote infection completely destroyed down here in the city, there's only one place to go. Up to the helicarrier. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is up here in the helicarrier? Oh, nothing special, just... Oh. Believe it or not, it's actually a pretty easy boss. All you have to do is destroy the heads and you're done. Now, depending on what choice you make, the real Venom will either kill himself, or you will kill him. So there's really no morally correct option here. But oh well. Now this game actually has a total of 4 different endings, but 2 main endings. If you get the red suit ending, everything is back to normal in the city. However, in the black suit ending, you now rule the whole city, and have symbiote slaves. You know, which might sound good and all, until you hear that the symbiote Wolverine is after you.
Are you in full control?
I'm dandy.
Bring me Spider-Man, dead or alive.
I'm going with Dad.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the red suit ending. So, that's the game. Is it bad? No. Is it good? No. Okay, is it okay? No. Well, what is it then? Well, actually when it comes right down to it, this game doesn't actually exist anymore. Because this game, along with a bunch of other Activision-made Marvel games, were completely removed from all digital storefronts as of January 1st of 2014. So that means this video doesn't actually exist. Here's a glitch compilation.
Please, Felicia, give it a rest.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this awesome video that I just made. There was mouse. Okay. There's probably an annotation or end card above him right there. He was in the video. What else should they do?
Don't forget to leave a like, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell like button and leave a comment down below.
Yep. Alright, thanks.
Next one.
Bye. Bye.